What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell for future notifications. Hook a brother up. So no clickbait. Video title is true. This will be the world's fastest F-150 exhaust install. So what we have is, some of this is my new long tubes. I got coated. I'll be doing a quick little review on a different video. So these are the 2M long tubes, catless option for the new F-150s. I think 15 to current year, so 15 to 20 long tubes from 2M. Awesome headers, definitely quality made, especially for the price. I've put these next to Cook's, and man, they pretty much look identical. So you're looking at literally almost a third the cost of Cook's headers. Here's the tips. So all this stuff just got Cerakoted black, high temp black. So what I'll be doing real quick, we're not going too depth video. I'll be doing a quick little edit, but I'm gonna go ahead and slap the back half of the exhaust back on. So what happened was, I removed, see if we can see it, muffler's still there. So cap back all the way to the muffler, see if we can rotate. All that's still there, a little section of pipe. So all that I removed was basically from middle of the bed back to tips was removed and coated. That's what this longer piece here is. So as you saw in the previous video when I did a walk around, I've already converted my Lariat to the limited back bumper. I already installed all that stuff, got the bumpers bottom brand new from Ford, had them painted. I used to have I'll post a picture if I still have one on my phone, but I used to have the dual side exit MBRP 3-inch exhaust, which the exhaust was awesome. Just a little too loud for my liking. So I bought, and I'll post a picture, I can find it, on eBay, catback stainless dual rear exit exhaust. Post a picture here. And that's what I converted the truck to a rear exit, and I'll also include some pictures now of when I bought that exhaust. Obviously, the tips were designed to sit under the bumper because there is no aftermarket limited exhaust. So what I did was I bought that exhaust, ran it for a while, tips sat under the bumper, decided I wanted the limited bumpers and the limited look to have the tips sit up in those pockets. I thought it's a much cleaner look. And since the limited bumpers really aren't that expensive, definitely an upgrade worth doing. Highly recommend it. Looks phenomenal, which you'll see by the end of this video once I slap it all back in. My truck is all black, as you can tell. It's a murdered out style. So to stay true to it, got to do black exhaust. And the reason I didn't just do the tips was you could see a section of the exhaust from the back, and I didn't want to see any silver. So I was like, screw it, let's remove these last little sections and go all black with all of it. So I spent the money, did it right. So even the part of the exhaust you'll see kind of under this area will be black. So should look really, really, really good. So I'm super excited. Can't wait to reinstall it for you guys and show you guys. It'll kind of, basically that's the last key to the puzzle for me to reinstall this to complete my all blacked out exterior look. Truck it's been raining here. I'm in Southeast Texas, so actually we're getting rain all this week. Yay. Truck's a little dirty right now. I'm still looking fairly shiny, I'm sure, especially on camera. But she is dirty. I haven't got to cut her yet. Several clients' vehicles in line I'm doing ceramic coatings on. So once I get all that stuff knocked out and I can give myself a solid 4-day, 5-day window of time, I'll be able to take this out of commission, wash it, clay it, wipe it down with alcohol, do a one-step paint correction, wipe it down with alcohol again, and I will be coating it with G-Technics CSL topped with XOV4. So truck will look super phenomenal once the coating is on. So I do try to just hand wash it, and kind of maintain the look it has now. I mean, I definitely keep it clean, as clean as I can. But yeah, so let's get to the video. I will pull all this stuff off, unwrap what I need to unwrap for right now. We'll get the truck lifted in the air, so I can maybe do another little quick video of it, but and we'll get this exhaust slapped on, so stay with me. All right, so you guys ready? World's fastest F-150 exhaust install. We'll count it down to 3. 3, 2, 1. All right, well there you have it. Let's bring you on in, take a better look. So, as you can probably see, the angle of the tips, this side's kicked out a little bit. It's not going to be perfect. The only way you're literally going to get all this stuff to sit 100% perfect is if you were to buy the exhaust from Ford. So again, I would have already posted the link by now, but I will include which exhaust this is. It was very, very economical. It was not expensive at all. It was stainless steel. It's a lower grade stainless. The guy that did some fab work for me to make these tips sit up in these pockets told me which grade stainless it was. Can't remember. But being that at least these back sections are coated, they'll stay fine pretty much forever. But there you have it. Really cool looking. That Cerakote on these sections, all black. So looking from the road, you know, just looks really cool, man. Like this definitely closes out the blacked out look, having the black exhaust tips like that. I'll show y'all some multiple angles. Super stoked. Got the tips sticking out. Maybe like right at an inch out the bumper, which is good. Shouldn't be blowing any black soot carbon collecting on the bumper, so hopefully it'll kicks out far enough, it won't be a problem. So what was modified, so this piece from that exhaust when I bought it, all the way up to right here was untouched. So what we did was I bought 4 short radius, so here's 2 on each side, so this one and this one, 2 short radius 90s on each side to basically kind of relocate the tips. So here's this radius and then the other one's here. So that was pretty much what had to be modified to relocate these tips to give them enough height to sit up in the limited pocket. I did price out the exhaust from Ford, so if you were to literally do pretty much the full limited conversion, buying the bumpers, buying a limited exhaust, buying the Ford limited hangers for the back, total, I mean, you're looking at upwards of $1,500, $1,700. So I think I paid $280, whatever it was, $200 something for this exhaust. Spent, I think, $40 for those short radius 90s. They were literally like at $10 or $11 a piece. And then I paid my buddy, he charges $20 a weld. So it was like $80. It was $80 in fabrication cost to have him modify it, and then I paid to have this coated, which it's hard to break down just the cost of this. It was probably around $100 for this section to be Cerakoted, the tips in those pipes. But we can't count that because obviously that's just a color thing and has nothing to do with the functionality or the exhaust itself. It's just aesthetics. So, but yeah, all in all, full exhaust, my cost, man, what was that? Oh, and the bumpers, I paid, man, like $160, $180, I think, is just the bumpers alone. You can find them online. And then I paid, again, paint, you know, so that can't really count that, but I think I paid like $280 for a body shop to paint them, to match paint. The truck is a Gate Black. But exhaust wise, and even just the cost of the bumpers if you weren't going to paint them, You know, I'm in it like under 500 bucks. So like literally a third or less of the cost if you were to purchase everything through Ford and buy all the parts from Ford. So there you guys have it. Again, super happy with how it came out, how it looks. Definitely excited to get the Whipple on and put these long tubes on, and I'll do a little unwrapping video separate from this one, talking about the 2M long tubes for the F-150. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Tell me in the comments below, how do you guys like it? How does it look to you? Would you do it? Would you do anything different? Again, I'm super stoked about it. I think this truck looks phenomenal. Really can't beat black paint on a vehicle. Black definitely looks the best. Obviously, yes, it is the hardest to maintain, to keep clean, but luckily for me, I'm a detailer, so eventually the truck will get ceramic coated and will stay looking fresh. And man, I'm so excited about the future of this truck. Definitely going to be a really good looking, damn sure decent power daily driver. You know, again, the Stage 2 Whipple with Ken Oz's tune on pump gas. You know, we're looking around 850 crank horsepower, so like mid-high 600s, upwards of 700 wheel horsepower, daily driven F-150, murdering Raptors on the street, murdering pretty much any bolt-on sports cars, SS Camaros, stock Corvettes, like maybe not the new C8, I don't know. C8's pretty dang quick. I would love to run one though. Actually, I think I saw a video on YouTube. They were running the Super Snake F-150, which I believe is a Whipple, running a bone stock C8, and the C8 got out on it pretty good. But to the Super Snake's F-150's defense, and of course trucks like this, I'm not gonna be running Whipple's tune. You know, you got to think, a company like Whipple, they're putting out all these superchargers. If you buy the Stage 2 kit, or the kit that includes their tune or calibration file for the computer, they're going to be super conservative. You know, they're putting out a product made for the consumer to go out and beat on their truck and pretty much drive the crap out of it and never think back or have to worry about, are they going to hurt their truck, are they going to hurt the motor, yada yada yada. So yes, you do definitely run the risk of hurting some stuff. You start cranking up, you know, running smaller pulleys, turning the boost up, running a little more timing, you know, being a little more aggressive in tuning to yield these higher horsepower numbers. But man, like that's racing. That's the whole point of messing with the car, right? Like customizing a car, making it your own. Yeah, you want to make some power? Well, guess what? You know, you look at anti-raid top fuel cars, they tear those motors down every single pass. After every pass down the track, they're tearing that motor down to look at everything and basically make sure everything's good, or doing some type of minor rebuild or minor work on it. So yes, you want more horsepower, best believe you better expect to have some type of issues. You know, nothing stays together forever. There's cars with hundreds of thousands of dollars of the best parts on the market you can buy for something, and they're breaking stuff and having to work on it. So, but you can't think of it that way. You can't put a price on happiness, and I'm a car guy, so yes, I'm willing to take the chance. But I don't plan on bringing this truck to the track and launching it on a prepped surface and stressing the crap out of the drive shaft and the drivetrain and axles and the transmission, because all those really sticky surfaces put a way bigger strain on drivetrain than, you know, the normal roads that we drive on. So for all intended purposes, for myself and how I plan to drive this thing, it'll hold up for years, so I should be fine. But yeah, that's it, guys. Again, hopefully this video wasn't too long. Try to keep it interesting. But yeah, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, stay tuned for everything awesome to come with this truck. Just come along for the journey, guys. Peace.